Hey, it's me, Rusty Shacklefur, coming to you with another effed up date. Obviously, I am dressed supremely cool for our Pop Furry episode all about the mainstreaming of the furry fandom. Do you guys think the furries will ever be mainstream? Will Rusty Shacklefur, that's me, appear on bus ads and billboards and bumper stickers and the sides of airplanes and trains? Who knows? Probably not. But a rabbit can dream. Furries will take over the world. We have so much to update you guys with. Too much, in fact. Comment responses are cut. We're just not going to do them. There's 6 videos for me to cover, and Underbite is at home sick, meaning I have to do this all by myself. Quite a handful, especially when you don't have actual hands. I have seen on Twitter recently that rabbits don't have paw pads, which gives me the most existential crisis because I gave myself paw pads. I don't know what to do now. My excuse is that I'm a shape-shifting trickster from the moon. So I can have paw pads because I like to use touchscreens and be able to pick stuff up with my paws. That's really important to me as someone who has paws for hands. So, are you on team no beans or beans? Because I'm pro-bean. This is a pro-bean channel. Anyway, after update, too much to talk about. Number one thing I need to let you guys know about, we will be going on a sort of hiatus. It's nothing serious, we're not burnt out or anything. We are just at a stage of production where we need to catch up on script writing and filming, and basically the strategy, which worked really well for us in the spring, is write and record a whole bunch of stuff all at once. And that way, we can just keep pumping out content week after week. We don't have to worry about production, and we just bank it all. We get a hard drive full of raw footage, and we get ready to go for like 6 months worth of footage. Pop Furry was filmed in like June or something, and having that footage for so long, being able to hold on to it, that was awesome. So we want to do that again, hence the vague hiatus. We're going to be going on a hiatus since weed is becoming legal in a matter of days as of this recording. Not really though. Not only that, we now qualify for use of the YouTube studio. Here are some pics from that place. So as soon as we have our insurance sorted out, we will be recording there and bringing some top-notch furry quality straight to your noses. We are so stoked and so excited to be having this new resource at our hands. Who knows what we'll be able to accomplish? They have a big black box studio and a rotating set, which currently looks like a subway. We are pretty excited to be part of that. Just because we're going on a hiatus does not mean we won't be continuing Fursuit history or tempo talks. We still have Fursuit history needs to wrap up. We need to talk about cosplay and the first fursuits coming soon. We also need to talk about the anatomy of the fursuit and how they're made and what they're made out of. And finally, the future of fursuiting, the tech involved, and how we're becoming these amazing cyborg creatures. With Tempo Talks, you guys has helped us decide that Erica Mendez, voice of Retsuko herself, is going to be our next special feature. So stay tuned for that. Make sure to subscribe, tell your friends. But that's not all. Underbite Dragon, co-producer of Culturally Apt, will be performing at Yumicon on the drums with Boxes and Peppers. Check out links to that in the description. Underbite, you may have also noticed on Twitter, helped record on Foxes and Pepper's newest album, #2. They shipped him down to Nashville. He had a ball, a great time. They recorded the crap out of some drums in some like 13-hour sessions. Totally crazy. More pics of that on Twitter. Underbite is a busy boy. He also is recording Zephyr's 3rd studio album in the next couple of weeks. Make sure to subscribe to Zephyr on Twitter and SoundCloud and wherever else you can find them. We'll put some links down in the thing. So excited. He's a good drummer. Check him out live. He's going to be at some cons. One of those cons is Midwest Fur Fest, coming up in just a couple weeks. It seems like it's going to be further away, but it's going to sneak up on us, as it always does, which is why we're bringing it up now. Culturally Apt has managed to secure a panel time Friday, hosted by Tempe Okun. process. He discusses the writing process and the interviewing process and the general creation. It won't be unlike our panels at Fertile Equinox. Maybe we're going to try to get RK or myself to telecommute in to make that as an exciting and engaging panel as possible. I can't go. I'm not legally allowed to cross the border. Not since the incident. Anyway, Underbite will be performing with Foxes and Peppers. They are doing 2 shows, both on Friday and Saturday, and I'm pretty sure Zephyr's performing too, so Underbite's going to be a busy dragon. You will be able to see both of them potentially as well in the dealer's den. Underbite will be at the music merchandise table with Foxes and Peppers and Zephyr, and Tempe will be moving around a little bit. He'll be at the Fur Planet booth. He'll also be at the Sofa Wolf Press booth at the book tables. Just look for books. He's the husky wearing a hat. How many huskies wear hats? Who knows? It's immeasurable. Tempo at the MFF table will be launching his brand new book, Windfall, an otter body experience and other stories. It is a sequel to his book Windfall and includes a couple of short stories. Windfall is a supernatural thriller / romantic comedy set in a furry world. You can get it at its launching date at Midwest Fur Fest at the Fur Planet table, get it signed by Tempe, or you can buy it online after the con at furplanet.com. That's it for Midwest Fur Fest. Make sure to come to the Culturally Act panel hosted by Tempe, or the musical performances with Underbite on the drums. This may be our last effed update together. Don't be sad. It's going to be our last effed update in this format. For you see, we have been experimenting with the live streaming online medium, as you would say. Coming soon, probably around December, just after MFF, to wrap up all of the goings-on there. We are looking to start our own live streaming Effed updates once a month right here on Culturally Effed, starring me, Rusty Shackelford, and a brand new co-host we're going to introduce, Underbite Dragon. So stay tuned for that. We'll be doing comment responses, we'll be doing live chat, and generally looking back and looking forward on what's going on with Culturally Effed and our other projects. In other news, Tempo Talks will be airing on Furry.fm. Furry.fm is a online furry radio station, and they are going to be making a 24-hour content stream. So it is the first of its kind. Get 24-hour access to furry curated music, interviews, chats, podcasts, all streaming at Furry.fm, and Tempo Talks will be put into that mix for your entertainment. So if you like Culturally Effed and want to see us get better and bigger, we are doing something a little special. We haven't done it in a couple of years. We are doing a Culturally Effed viewer survey. Make sure to catch a link to that down in the description and pinned to the top of the comments section. We'll also be posting it on Twitter and all the social media, and probably its own unique post here on YouTube as well in our community tab. Please do us a huge favor. Do us a big solid. Take this survey. It helps us inform what you guys actually are watching. If you don't comment, especially, it's super useful for us to get access to this information. We just want to know what you guys like, what we should make more of, what should we stop doing, what makes you guys stay to watch a video all the way through, or what makes you click away when get bored, and just what can we do better? We will also include a section for merchandise at Patreon, because we want to make sure we are giving you guys the best possible rewards, because we fucking love you so much for your support. It's just endless, and we're just constantly overwhelmed, and we feel bad that we can't reward you more substantially, that we can't engage you harder. So please, take the Culturally Effed viewer survey. Even if you don't finish all of the sections, all of that information is super valuable. It informs us on what content to make and what content to make better, and where to better spend our energies, as well as like what cons we should maybe go to, what merchandise we should get, where in the world we should be shipping stuff to, what kind of rewards would make you sponsor us on Patreon. That's super important, especially as our expenses keep growing, as the channel keeps growing. It gets harder for us to maintain the same level of quality without having to stress out and break up, and we want to keep going, and we can't do it without your support. And one way you can support us without having to spend money is sharing the channel and taking the Culturally Apt official viewer survey. Link in the description, pinned to the top of the comments, posted everywhere else. Culturally Apt viewer survey, take it, please, I'm begging you. We're almost done, I swear. Big new project RK's been working super hard on. Here's some screenshots and some other bonus stuff coming up. It's called Quests and Queers. It is a Dungeons & Dragons live stream, soon to be live. For now, they've just been backlogging episodes, pre-recorded, getting everyone comfortable, getting the players used to being in front of a camera. It is a super queer, positive, super fabulously gay team of nerds who just want to play an awesome game of Dungeons & Dragons. RK is playing Egreth Bloodmaw, a Gnoll Ranger. There's also Rubalux the Red, played by a player named Charlie. He is a red dragonborn paladin who wears makeup and is kind of twinkish. And there's Ravino, who, I don't want to give away any spoilers, but is also kind of an awesome freak. All that and more over at Quests and Queers here on YouTube, twitch.tv/questsandqueers. And we are looking into launching it as an audio podcast as well. So check that out. It's coming down the pipes. Let's start watching now. Start it from the beginning. It only gets better as the tech gets in place, as they get more used to and more comfortable playing a game like this in front of a camera and an audience. We're hoping to go live probably around December or January for a real fully live game. But in the meantime, we're posting the backlog with some before and after commentary from the crew and the cast. It's going to be amazing. Last but certainly not least, we are working on brand new merchandise, new t-shirts, new designs, new prints, because running Culturally Apt is really expensive, and if we can get your support in exchange for a good rather than a service like on Patreon, then we want to offer something new and special, something with my face on it perhaps. Check that out over at culturallyapt.com. Keep an eye out. Make sure you're subscribed to us on Twitter for more updates and all that other stuff. So, no comment responses today. I can't really be bothered. I'm a little bit illiterate today, and I'm very warm and lonely, and Underbite's not here to help and shout the comments at me from behind the camera like he usually does. So, I think that's it for today. Make sure to check out all of those things. Let us know if you're headed to Midwest Fur Fest. Check out Tempe's Culturally Apt panel, Underbite's performances with Foxes and Peppers, and all of the other stuff I said today. I basically just did a newsletter in effed up date form. Leave me a note down in the comments if you think I should have done the comment responses, if you like it better without, and what you might look forward to in future Culturally Apt videos and content and live streams, because we want to keep doing this. We want to keep delivering some sweet furry stuff to your screens, to your phones, to your laptops. We just want to make stuff for you. I have been Rusty Shacklefur, supremely pleased with my cool look. Thanks for watching. Stay fluffy, friends. I've been your host, Rusty Shacklefur, the best, most important host of Culturally Apt. And I'm overheating and alone, and now I have this thing stuck to my paw. Send help. Peace.